NBC Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Again, this is White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And if these guys are not careful, it's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey, 133, 180. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Up, 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, go! Done!
Throwing again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Kings, 180! What's up?
Baker throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Wilson out of the pistol. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Scatterboo. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Motioning him from the slot right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early. But tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor. But you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's metal brain corrodes.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They think the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Stop.
Pressure coming. Baker. On the screen, this is White. Pushing it up past the 30. It's a race down the right side. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Good. 180. What's up? Stop.
They'll run the counter. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Real. 180. What's up?
From the 36. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Good. 20. What's up?
Up the middle, here goes White. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Our score, 6-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
180. What's up?
Running on second with White. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Good. 180. Watch out!
Here's White again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Kadarius Toney on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. 1st down throw from Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, ball at the 36. Running with Scannaboo. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Cut. 315. 14. Friday.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Scadaboo. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Brian Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey guys, listen.
Wilson's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Giants 14. Buccaneers 3.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker.
Sean Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
King! What's up?
Drive starts with a carry by White. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers need some big yards in a hurry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
180! Hey, alert! What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pulled in by his back. White. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Real. What's up?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Good. Real. 20. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Hey, good. 180. Done.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
180. Hurry.
White running again on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick. 0 to 100.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Good. 180. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. It's in close. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
280. Alert.
He'll throw it. Into a crowd. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, corner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
First down, here's Baker. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Russ now from the gun. This is Cutts. That's Slayton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll head out 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Wilson. Completed to his running back. It's an excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Russ. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Once more, it's Wilson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense just working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
20. Start.
Baker now from the gun. Hits his running back. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Good. 180.
Out of the gun, White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Real. Good. One. Start.
The give now to White. And they find enough for just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Up, good. 180. Up. Kings. What's that?
Pressure coming, Baker. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the field. Run it.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Good.
Ross out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Good.
Blitz coming, Ross. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 32 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Tracy on 1st down. Space to the left. And finally they catch up to him at the 11.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Wilson now from the gun. He brings it in. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
Check. 36 power.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is second and long. Wilson out of the pistol. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal. Here's Wilson to the air. Has it down close. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Let's see what Wilson has planned here. 2-point try coming up.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
Giants 22, Buccaneers 6.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Palmer. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set. 20. Watch out.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
180. Watch out.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
180. Regular. Watch out.
Trying again following the sack. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Stop.
Quick on the draw to White. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Set. 180.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Cut. 380. Hey. Cut.
Now here's Russ. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Cut. 14. Move 15. Cut.
Russ looking to throw. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Cut.
1st down throw from Wilson. That's on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. This one's caught. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Russ is cooking again. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 3-score game in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Real. Start.
Baker now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Alert. Up. Watch.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He can't hang on to the pass. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Alert. Hey, 180. Watch.
Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Watch out.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's complete downfield to Godwin. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
44-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
180. Pistol. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Trying to push it deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Big time.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What's up?
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Regular. What's up?
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Buccaneers 12. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Tony now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and
10. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Give right side. It's Scatterboo. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Going right back to Scatterboo. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Ross out of the pistol. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Offense in the hurry up here.
Recovered by the offense.
They're going to pass it here. Fights off the pressure. He can run it. He has the Giants' 1st down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Russ now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is caught inside the 15. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.